Milwaukee's new Hexon Heated Gear is a huge step forward in many different technologies and with some accessories. You can now buy a small battery pack that's also able to Bluetooth to your phone, give you warnings about when you're about to run out of battery, and do some communication and notifications with you through Bluetooth, which I think is kind of interesting. If you just buy the normal Tough Shell or any of the other jackets that have Hexon, you're going to get the M12 top off with it. So now you can charge your phone via USB-C, or you can actually charge the battery via USB-C. So you can be in your truck, plug this guy in, keep it charged. It's cool out in the morning, throw your battery pack in and go. Kind of cool. Now, some things that changed to me a little bit. This always seems to be a fitment thing. You used to go in here and say, I'm an XL, but I need a 2XL because of my arms. Not the case. The arms are long on all the Milwaukee jackets now. This is an XL. I always take an XL, but I feel like it's a little bit bigger than normal. Not really sure why, because heated gear is supposed to be worn close to your body, so in many ways it should be a little bit smaller than normal, because you really shouldn't put a sweatshirt underneath this. You want this on a t-shirt. Either way, it seems a little bit bigger. Not really sure. I just feel like I'm floating in it in some ways, but it works. It works amazing. The Hexon stuff is supposed to keep you warmer in cooler weather, and it's supposed to stay warmer even as the battery voltage goes down to the point where it turns itself off. And I realize that most people are going to say, wait, lithium-ion cells keep a very steady charge and then drop off at the end, but we all know that the voltage does go down, just not as much as other cells, and then it turns itself off. But either way, this stuff keeps you the warmest and continuously warm up until the battery is dead. Hard to really show that on film, but within 2 minutes, this full jacket is completely warmer than you can sit in 30-degree weather, and it just gets warm and it holds it, which is great. Also, the runtime's longer. So with the CP 3 amp hour battery, it's going to stay warm for about 3 hours on high, which is absolutely amazing. That did not happen before. It was about an hour. And it also works to regulate your body temperature. So if you're warm on the inside, it doesn't have to work as hard. So it senses that it doesn't have to get as hot. So there's some smart technology going on in here. At this point, still washable. So if we take a quick look at the heated zones, there are 2 small heated zones in the back, and then they're on the side, kind of starts to go together. You can see there on the side, there's another one on the other side. So the heated zones really haven't increased in size. The exterior of this Tough Shell jacket is going to be 90% polyester and 10% spandex. The inside is going to be 100% polyester. No cotton in this at all. When you look at the Hexon, you can see the little hexes in here. So if you have a jacket that has these hexes, that's going to let you know you have the Hexon jacket. Pretty cool when you look at it. But things that changed, we no longer are able to access our battery through the front pocket and move our battery forward. We are back to the battery in the back, and I guess they offer that accessory, which would make it a little bit better, so you could put on the smaller battery pack that would Bluetooth. This is the new M12 top off that's here, and it has a new type of connection. So there's 2 prongs that connect. That's going to allow for the increased communication that's going to go on between this jacket and the battery. Now the cool thing about this, in my opinion, is you can take this off, close it up, you still are able to USB-C in and out. I don't know if you can see the little in and out there. So you can charge this M12 battery, or you can charge your phone, do whatever you'd like through that. I think that part is pretty cool. They've had a top off like this for a while. This is their 2nd generation. Plug this guy in. We still have our fuel gauge down here at the bottom. I've used this for quite some time, and the battery life is well beyond what I've seen in prior generations. Plug this guy in, it fits nice and tight, it's not going to fall out, and we can put it back in our jacket and keep going. Pockets in the front, same as usual, go inside. They are heated on that one little side here. When we turn these on, push and hold, you can push to go through the levels. Pretty sweet, actually, with the raised button to turn these on and off. We also have a pocket on the inside. You want to put your cell phone or anything else up there. If you look really close here, you can see we have a YKK zipper. So those are pretty good zippers, and I think that this is something that's going to hold up well. I've been using this lightly because we're having 30-degree mornings and 60-degree afternoons. I throw the jacket on in the morning, a little bit of heat gets me out and going. By the middle of the day, I'm in my t-shirt. So it's kind of a nice layering effect with the heat and everything else. Sometimes the heat's a little bit too much in the 30-degree weather. Overall, I think this is an upgrade in technology from what we've seen in the past. There are other jackets out there that have the Hexon technology in it, including one that has a hood, which I think is pretty sweet. So we're starting to see things gain traction in different areas, and we're getting longer run times. We're getting more heat. We're getting more consistent heat. What else can we ask for? I guess if you really are into it, you can Bluetooth to your phone, get notifications when your battery's getting low, all kinds of stuff like that. Pretty cool, but one more thing. So I'm interested in what you guys think. Are you gonna miss that battery pack being able to be up front? I know for myself, hunting, although this jacket is not something I'd hunt with due to the noise, very loud when you're moving it around, but it is a tough outer shell jacket. It's meant for working, not being silent and hunting. So curious what you guys think. Leave those comments below. As always, we appreciate a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have a great day.